Great. Thanks a lot, and I would like first of all like to thank CHT, respected chair, co-chair, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am here to present Topso's portfolio in SAF. This is the major agenda for today. I'll cover a bit on trends, regulations, pathways, then move on to various production routes, HEFA followed by co-processing, Fisher Trough route and alcohol to jet, some commercial references and client testimonial. Just a bit about Topso. Topso is a 80-year-old company and it's a world leader in energy transition. Every third molecule in renewable diesel and SAF operating in the globe is licensed by Topso. Another significant aspect is 9% of the revenue is infused into R&D, which is what makes Topso the world leader in energy transition space. This company is headquartered in Denmark and has offices all across the globe. We see that the trend of SAF has picked up from 2020 onwards. As on 24, we see a global operating capacity of 5 million tons. The traded volumes have also increased. Bulk of it is served by the Europe and US currently, but other countries are gaining momentum. As per IATA, in order to become net zero by 2050, the biggest contributor will be SAF. Of course, other contributors would be improvement in the existing aircraft engines, but SAF will pave the way, making the biggest contribution at 65%. So this is what makes SAF so special. Regulations and mandates are the driving force behind SAF deployment. Today, we see various countries have come up with various norms and regulations. Just for example, European Union, they have started already in 25 with 2% SAF and steadily growing up to 70% by 2050. An interesting thing to observe is E-Jet will also be a part of SAF, and they have defined the percentages of E-Jet also as it moves forward. USA has an aspiration to have 3 billion gallons of SAF by 2030 and 35 billion gallons of SAF by 2050. UK and Canada are also following suit. Again, we are capturing trends of some of the other countries, but I'll focus on India as also shown by the previous speakers. India is a signatory to CORSIA, 1% in 2027 and 2% in 2028 for international flights. So we can see that Indian refiners are really moving ahead and trying to implement SAF plants. The various pathways to SAF is highlighted over here. So mainly there are two pathways. D7566 is for standalone SAF, and towards the right you can see the blending limits for each. Topso is present in 3 of them, which is highlighted on the screen: FT SPK, HEFA SPK and ATJ SPK. SPK, synthetic paraffinic kerosene, is a type of SAF. So there are various pathways, different names. Topso is there in FT, HEFA and ATJ. Towards the bottom, we see co-processing also has been passed by ASTM under D1655, in which the maximum blending limit as on date is 5%, which is expected to steadily grow as we move ahead. This is Topso's technology portfolio. On the top, you would see the various fuels. So we start with liquid fuels, virgin oils, waste oils like used cooking oil, animal fat. It needs to have some pre-treatment before it enters the hydroflex unit, and which is a hydroprocessing unit. and we get HEFA SPK out of it. As we move to the right, we can also use solid biomass, tires and plastic waste. There are different pretreatment methods like pyrolysis, hydrothermal liquefaction, gasification, from where we get syngas. Again, it goes to G2L plant where the gas is converted to liquid. We have a collaboration with Sasol for that, and Raju will be covering that in the next slides. Another interesting thing is e-fuels. Basically, E means using renewable electricity. So the water will be electrolyzed to get hydrogen, and along with captured CO2 will be converted into syngas and go into a G2L plant. So these are the few technologies that Topsoe has in its portfolio for SAF. I'll quickly cover a bit into the feedstock. So the feedstock, whether it is used cooking oil, animal fat, pea fat, palm stearin, they are all triglyceride molecules having a propane backbone, which will be removed during the reaction. There is a HDO or hydrodeoxygenation reaction. So the oxygen is removed in form of H2O or CO2. What we get is paraffin. It does not meet the freeze point, so we need to isomerize it. We have a dewaxing catalyst for it. The product we get is HVO or renewable diesel. Now for SAF, this needs to be cracked, so there is another step, endpoint reduction, and final product SAF is obtained. There are two pathways to get to SAF. In the HDO section, it is either HDO route or DCO route. In HDO route, water is produced from the oxygen molecule, while in DCO, it is CO2, which is produced. So if CO2 is produced, it will lead to loss of yield. So we prefer to go through the HDO route, and Topsoe has a selective HDO catalyst for that. Here you can see the hydrogen is used up in HDO seems more, but in DCO route, the CO2 produced will again go into a reverse water gas reaction and finally end up using 19 moles of hydrogen. So even hydrogen consumption wise, HDO is preferable. A bit into catalyst, Topsoe has an excellent phosphorus guard TK3000. Phosphorus being the main contaminant in renewables. Topsoe also has a robust DVAX catalyst and a highly selective HDO catalyst, which prefers the HDO route. If we go into the process, there can be two modes, SAR mode and sweet mode. The only difference being in sweet mode, the SAR gases will be removed prior to the feedstock going into the DVAX reactor. Of course, sweet mode can be a bit more on capex, but it gives higher yields, so NVA comes out to be better. The takeaway is, with Topsoe technology, you have the full flexibility whether you want to go into 100% renewable diesel mode or 100% SAF mode or anything in between. Topsoe has the solution for you. A quick look into co-processing. So you want to use the existing fossil unit. We do have something known as co-processing. It's a ASTM certified method. 5 volume% renewable feed can be used along with 95% fossil feed to get SAF. This is also certified under D1655, same as the ATF. What we try to do is do a catalyst reload in the existing reactor. So the top has HDO, HDS catalyst, and the bottom has dewaxing catalyst. We are glad to inform that IOCL has shortlisted us for co-processing method in its Panipat unit. I'll now invite Raju on stage to cover GTL.
Hello, Chick. Hello, Chick. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Thank you very much. Good evening. And I'm going to talk about G2L technology. To start with, this is actually unique single point responsibility with Sasol. We together with Sasol can offer the complete solution. And this is nothing but, it is actually we need a green hydrogen, we need CO2, and it goes to the E-react or reverse water gas shift, followed by the Fischer-Tropsch, where, you know, this low temperature Fischer-Tropsch reaction takes place, and then it is basically done in the slurry reactor that is a cobalt-based catalyst. And here we try to maximize the yield of the SAF in terms of FT wax. Then this FT wax goes to the hydrocracking, which is a conventional hydrocracking. And here we crack the molecule and makes SAF molecules, and we can get as high as 82% SAF by this process. Going forward, I just want to highlight here is that it's very, very important that, you know, we utilize a innovative technology module, integrate this solution. And in this particular slide, you can see that what are the undesired product, which is gas, naphtha, lighten. From the hydroprocessing unit, it can go back to the reverse water gas shift or what you call E-react, and then it can make more syngas. So which means that we are fully utilizing this process, increasing the process efficiency. And you can see this way we can increase the carbon efficiency by more than 95%, hydrogen efficiency that we can use more than 97% of the theoretical hydrogen. Product efficiency, this product is ASTM certified. Electricity efficiency is actually electricity uses is reduced by 15%. And you can see here the yield of SAF can be 100%. So I think that is a unique part. And further going forward, I wish to mention here that we have a SOEC solid oxide electrolysis cell. This is Topsoe's high temperature electrolyzer, which is much more efficient as compared to the alkaline and PEM electrolyzer. So which means that if we integrate this particular process or block into the process, then this block can further enhance the, you know, the efficiency of the system. And here on the right hand side bottom, you can see the further electricity consumption reduced by 33%. So I think it's again reducing the levelized cost of hydrogen. And I'm happy to announce that we are going to inaugurate this factory of SOEC by tomorrow, which is 500 megawatt capacity in Denmark. Coming to the ATJ route, and we are happy to announce that we are very close to kind of, you know, we are in an advanced stage of development. And the goal of this particular, you know, the process is to maximize the SAF, which means that we are talking about more than 90% of the SAF from this process with minimum capex. And in this particular process, we have a dehydrogenation, oligomerization, followed by the hydrogenation process. And in this particular, we bank upon our selective oligomerization catalyst, proven hydrogenation catalyst, and we try to maximize the SAF yield and reducing the cost of production of SAF. That is a key goal. And you can again see on the right-hand side that we are again able to module E-react, we are able to integrate this and again making the hydrogen. So which means that you can utilize, recycle the undesired product and make the hydrogen and make this process much more efficient. We are quite enthusiastic about it, and our plan is that we are going to be, by end of this year, we are going to complete the process, and maybe we are going to talk to the client. We are already talking to the client globally for this particular process. A little bit about the E-react. I think this is a module, we call it novel technology because this is an electrified reformer. It replaces the conventional reformer, and it can take methane, CO, CS2, hydrogen, and then it can make the syngas. So which means that it can make the syngas and send to the Fischer-Tropsch. Similarly, for ethanol to jet, we will be using light hydrocarbon, which will be feeding to the E-react, and this E-react will be sending the hydrogen to the process, making it more efficient. As far as commercial experience is concerned, this plant has been already running for more than 3 years now in Foulum, in Denmark, and this has been operated in biogas and making the syngas. So it is ready for kind of commercial operation. We have already sold licensed to 3-4 clients worldwide, and we are very excited that this particular module is going to be a game-changer technology in energy transition. Coming to the commercial reference, if you see the HEFA, as Manish explained, we have a very thorough experience, and we are proud to mention here that Topsoe is the licensor who has the highest running unit worldwide. We have 79 licenses for HEFA as on date. And we are proud to mention that we have won first 2 projects of HEFA SAF in India. And along with that, we have also got the order of first SAF catalyst order that is within NOCL, within National Oil Refinery, that is IOCL, which is going to be started in January 2026. Coming to the FT route, as I said, like we have a technology partner, Sasol, and who has decades of experience in Fischer-Tropsch technology. Topsoe and Sasol has worked for decades, and we have many plants you can see which are running. So this is again a commercial proven step, and we are ready for implementing our commercial. Now coming to the reference, if you see particular slide, we have many plants which are already awarded to Topsoe. I want to highlight 2 plants here. One is 2,000 barrels per day, Arcadia. This project was awarded in 2023, and now FEED is completed, it is under FID. And then second project is in Germany, that is German Space Center. This is 200 barrels per day, and this is going to be commissioned by 2027, where they will be making eSAF from CO2 and green hydrogen. Now maybe last few slides. In overall, of course, as a Topsoe, we can offer these technology as a single point responsibility, because we have technology, license, high performance catalyst, equipment, and technical service. And if I see the overall, what are the things which are making the project viable? You need to have a technology which is well proven, licensor who can supply these technology as a single point responsibility. You need logistic, project financing, regulation, off-take agreement, of course, the feedstock. And I want to finish my talk with the very short video, which I am going to play.
Somebody in Topsoe saw a puzzle within our data and said, you better keep an eye on this. You might have trouble down the road. That's unparalleled. My name is Bruce Fleming. I am the CEO of Montana Renewables. We are the largest SAF producer in the Western Hemisphere. I never get tired of saying that. But we're only producing 30 million gallons per year. We're going to increase that dramatically. We think we will be 300 million gallons per year of SAF about 2 years from now. That is 10% of the US Grand SAF Challenge that the White House put out last year. This is a mic drop moment. Little Calumet in Great Falls, Montana, 10% in 2 years' time. The way that happened was we started off with a 24,000 barrel a day cat feed hydrotreater. But here's the kicker. We had no way to fill that. So in a very classical study where we said, what can we do with all of this idle capability? We ran into renewable fuel. We'll switch the feedstock to renewable feedstock and rearrange the rest of the refinery accordingly, and that's what we did. So start to finish was 18 months. Most people take 18 months to do the initial study before they actually do any of the work. That's simply signaling what's possible. We systematically and methodically removed every risk component that we could identify and point to. Chief among those was, does the technology work? And the best way to solve that is to select a technology provider with a proven track record, a history of operating units, if not directly relevant, at least immediately transferable. And Topsoe is head and shoulders above its competitors in that regard. The Topsoe HydroFlex catalyst offering was installed in our existing hydrocracker unit. That was a very easy conversion for us. The catalyst works exactly as advertised or better, and we've been very, very pleased with the performance.
Thank you very much, and I wish to say that we are also running many podcasts, and you are welcome to join. And this podcast, a lot of industry player experts are participating, and they share their experience and giving you new perspective. And thank you very much.
Thank you.